Do you have over 30 bodies?
No.
That's true.
Do you have over 20 bodies?
No.
Do you have over 10?
No. What?
You got 15?
Would you talk to me if I had no clout, no money?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Oh! Exposed!
Yo! Do you think Indians are dirty?
No.
Yo. No, listen, get me the fuck out of here. Bro, no. Fuck!
Do Indians smell bad?
No.
Dude, this is, alright, bro.
Do you think your OnlyFans subscribers are pathetic?
No.
Lie?
Yeah, come on.
Have you been fucked in the last 3 weeks?
No. Whoa! I'm actually, get this off
yo.
me now. I'm done. I haven't had sex with anyone. I'm literally celibate. I fucking hate this thing. Get it off me now. I haven't had sex with anyone. This is pissing me the fuck off, bro.
Oh my god, fuck.
You don't find that suspicious?
The video is pretty self-explanatory, but listen to this bouncer give his opinion.
Namu, former bouncer here. Whoa, my guy, you threw a drink at a woman and now we gotta kick you out of the club. But not because of why you think. It's not because you were preemptively defending yourself against this woman's clearly belligerent verbal and physical behavior. She looked like she was trying to hit you. You did what most people would do, fight or flight. You chose fight in the form of throwing a drink. That's not why I'm throwing you out. I'm throwing you out because that drink was filled with orange juice, and orange juice is so sticky, and it went everywhere, so my poor barbacks are going to have to clean that up. So you, my guy, have to get the F out. Now let's talk about the scenario itself. She was being demonstrably aggressive, and he reacted to it, and I think an immature but probably appropriate way. He could have escalated by punching her. That would have made things immeasurably worse. He could have walked away and been the better man, but we don't know that she wouldn't have hit him as he walked away. So this is a tough call, but I think he did the right thing.
This may be anecdotal, but I know a bouncer who told me that women are significantly more likely to hit men than men are to hit women. It just goes underreported. I will never for the life of me understand why people try to start fights with people they know they can't beat.
Excuse me? Can I record you? What's the coolest thing you found here?
Best thing?
Yeah, what's the best thing?
You three, but my wife won't let me bring you home.
He cold.
Once my roommate tried to buy a girl a drink.
What do you drink when you pay?
Facts, 1942 is like a $35 shot. If you take her on a date and all of a sudden she's a wine connoisseur,
She belongs to the streets.
Are you down for $1 margaritas? Are you unsure? Go for it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. No.
I'd be interested in talking more.
I had a good time though.
I feel really bad because like I did like him a lot, but also I don't want to not leave my options open, I guess.
Would you like to see Xavier again?
Yeah.
All right. From the grave.
It was more fun talking with you than the other guys.
Appreciate that. I do have to hit the button though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't play second chances.
you're a victim. Exactly. If she acting indecisive, decide for her.
I want a woman that, when I ask about her exes, doesn't just tell me, he ain't shit, they ain't shit, none of them ain't shit. But I chose all of them. I had sex with all of them. I broke up and got back together with all of them. I gave all of them my heart, mind, and soul. I did everything that you want me to do with you. I did that with all of my exes already. But they ain't shit. But you have to be the greatest man on the planet to get me because I know my worth. But all my exes that already got me, they ain't shit. Like, do you hear yourselves? Do you hear yourselves?
If I ask a girl why her last relationship ended and she can't tell me anything she did wrong, red flag.
Excuse me. How you doing? Fine. Hey, can I do a video with you? Make my ex-girlfriend jealous?
You can.
Come on. Let's go. This who topping me off tonight. Yeah. Getting them balls and everything. Getting them balls off.
Black men, stop arguing with these women. If you can't tell her anything, leave her alone. Let's give more attention to women who are open-minded and actually want to understand and grow. This is one of the reasons we die so early forcing shit. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
When y'all just start dating and she asking for bill money,
These hoes be asking me for money. They be like, let me get some money, babe. I say, man, I ain't got no money. That money you be seeing me with on Instagrams, that be fake money, man. That be prop money. This is not my money, girl. I do not have nothing.
As men, we work hard for our money, and we owe it to ourselves to be responsible and be very particular about who we spend our money on.
Divorce is a Ponzi scheme. In 2014, did you know the women that made it to the 100 richest list, only 2 made their money with their own skills? The rest, the other 98 women, divorce. Stop the cap. You ain't out there grinding and getting money. Y'all are marrying dudes. And after they've put their sweat and equity into thinking this was forever, following the 80% of women are the initiators of divorce rule, y'all ran out there, got divorced, and then took that man's, half of that man's money, alienated from his children. Stop the cap. You ain't built nothing. You came to steal and destroy. Red flag.
And those emojis honestly should be illegal. I've been emailing Apple every single day to remove the meat emojis from the iPhones, and they're not doing it. I don't know why they're not doing it. I've been emailing them every single day to stop putting the meat emojis in the phones. Like, it should be illegal. It's offensive to me, and it's triggering to people like me who are vegan. It is so triggering, and I don't know why they don't take them off the iPhone, because they're so triggering. They are so triggering.
You know why companies love to act woke? Because it's a way for them to virtue signal without actually having to do anything. How about instead of painting your logo rainbow, you stop using child slaves to mine the cobalt for your cell phones?
Why can't I get the hat?
You're really gonna spend $200 on a fucking hat when you won't even spend $5 to get me a Coke at the fucking gas station? If you buy that stupid hat, we are no longer together. So, is it the hat or is it me?
I got the hat. I'm single.
To be honest, it is a nice hat. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right. All I'm saying is, I understand.
One reason why you have to watch out when dating young. I've been with my boyfriend since I was 16. I'm 19 now. And we live together, and I do college online while he works full time. I know he's my soulmate, but I can't help to think that I'm missing out on my one life by staying in a comfortable situation. A lot of women don't really care about the sacrifice you make for them, but she'll always put her emotions before anything. That's why she's saying what she's saying. They see their friends partying, going from man to man, and they think that's the life that they should be living. When they indulge in that life, they quickly realize that that lifestyle is not it, and then they want to run back, but it's too late. You might not see me again, so follow.
I'd be surprised how literally men that are 40 years old, they still don't know what they want. They're still not ready to commit.
I don't think it's about not knowing what they want and not ready to commit. I think it's that you're going to come to a crossroads and understand the pros and cons to a relationship or a marriage. And you have to weigh the options, like, does it benefit me or does it not benefit me?
Clearly doesn't benefit a bunch of them because they can get anyone they want anytime.
And it's not about that, because that doesn't determine if they get women or don't get women.
What is
Did
it
you get what I'm
about?
saying? We're talking about strictly, is there a benefit to me getting married at all?
Do you think men think there's no benefit to being married?
A lot of them, it's actually worse if they get married. It's like a huge risk.
Why?
For the woman, she has the opportunity to get the kids automatically. She gets to have half of his earnings without having to earn what he earned or hustle what he hustled. They have the opportunity to be able to get alimony. They have the opportunity to own assets that they didn't work for. So what does this man benefit for if it doesn't work out? He actually loses. It's a valid reason to say,
that love to come after me. Okay, great. You're a girl boss. Great. You're a doctor. You're a lawyer. You own your own business. Making 6 figures. Great. What are you working? 5, 6, 7 days a week? What are you working? 8-hour days, 9-hour days, 10-hour days because you are such a girl boss? Okay, so basically you don't have time to be a partner. You sure as fuck don't have time to be a mother. And anyone that marries you and wants to have a kid with you, you're basically going to have to give up all that. And what are you going to want to do as a girl boss? You're going to want to claim your independence. You're not going to want to give those things up. So naturally, to a man who's ready to have those things, that has money, you're like the least ideal candidate and partner I could think of.
Exactly. There are a lot of women that don't want to be housewives. They just don't want to work. I see this happen all the time. A lot of women will say they want to be independent until after college they turn about 25 and they realize they don't want to have to work for the rest of their lives. So then they decide they want to be a housewife. The only problem is they never learned how to do it. They never learned how to cook because they thought it was oppressive. They never learned how to work with kids because they didn't want kids until about this age. So now they don't even have the skills to maintain the guy they say they want. In my opinion, every girl should learn what the guy they want wants. So if that boss babe mentality fails, at least you have the skills to be a long-term option.
I'm divorced. I thought I'd be happier, except the judge set the child support amount at $326 a month. $326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what he has to pay me. $326 a month because he's not working, because he chooses not to. I was able to cross-examine him, which was fun, and I asked him how many hours a week he spends working or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor. He said 15 hours a week approximately is how many hours he works per week. Grown man, grown able-bodied man with transportation and no childcare to worry about, says he works 15 hours a week, which I think is kind of a high estimate. I'd put it more at like 0 hours per week. So $326 a month for 2 kids. Fun, right? And this is after I was super gracious and let him keep his parenting time. The guardian ad litem recommended 0 parenting time for dad.
Now, everybody knows I am anti-hobosexual. I would never recommend any women to date a lazy, broke man. With that being said, a man doesn't just decide to be lazy overnight. So when you married him, you probably already knew that's who he was. Now you're upset because you went on Instagram, they told you 40 was the new 20, and you thought you still had it in you. You thought you didn't need a man, but now you're begging for that man's money. And telling a father you was being gracious by letting him see his kids is crazy.
Do you know why a girl with no legs can't play soccer? It's because she's a girl.
Hey man, say man, we got challenged by the little track team to run a little 4-on-1. Football players versus track team. Got my boy Thenge running second leg, I'm running first leg, CB running third leg, Odom running fourth leg. Who we here with?
The Jamaicans. I'm Shelly and Fraser Price.
Okay, what leg are you?
Y'all see me in the race.
So do y'all think y'all gonna win? That's all I wanna know.
Yeah.
Do you think you gonna win?
Hello, I'm Veronica Campbell. I'm feeling real fast today. We're gonna win.
What's
your name? I'm Shelly Ann Fraser. I'm Shelly Ann Fraser. That's my twin. I just haven't got there execute today.
So do y'all think y'all gonna win?
Oh yeah, Elaine Thompson.
Hey Titi, I just wanna know.
I'm just here to shoot the gun, man.
Fifi, who you think gonna win though?
My team Jamaica.
She don't even sound confident.
Damn. Come on! Come on! Okay! Okay! Come on! Come on! I am not running that far!
Shout out to the women for giving it their best shot, but those ain't even skills players. They racing linebackers and linemen. And to give them more credit, they didn't do that bad. If it wasn't for the third leg on the football squad, they probably would have won. That third leg was wide open.
You know, I'm very free, and you know what I'm saying. But I got modes, so it's balanced. I think the problem is that nudity is being demonized. This is considered the creme de la creme. Those award shows ain't for the ratchets. It's not for the riffraff. It's the most beautiful and talented and richest people in the fucking world in that segment. So we're not around here like being canvases for the streets. We're canvases amongst the elite. So it's not giving the same message. So,
It's my turn to talk. I'll let you talk that for 5 minutes. Let me tell you something. There ain't no way in hell. I don't care if you a nudist, or Brutus, or a Buddhist, goddammit. You gonna walk out this house with your goddamn tippy titties and nipples out that I paid for. Because most likely I done paid for them titties. I bought the goddamn outfit. So there's no way in hell my woman is gonna sit here and broadcast some shit that I have to pay top dollar for. Because guess what? When you sleep at night, that bed, I pay for it. That house that we live in, I pay for it. That goddamn that's fat, the food that went in to make it fat, I pay for it. And you think that you about to give everybody a free goddamn view for fashion? I say, go back to the apartment. Ain't no nudity. I'm the nigga that get the nudity. You can be a nudist at the goddamn house in the bedroom.
Some of these women to say anything to justify going out of the house naked. It's art. I'm just doing it for me. No, you're just doing it because you're desperate for attention.
How does a non-binary samurai kill people? They slash them.
Oh, let me just get this straight. In the last few years, a biological male has been named Woman of the Year on several magazine covers. A biological male is referenced as a top-ranking female in our White House. A biological male was named the NCAA Women's Swimmer of the Year. A biological male is making tens of thousands of dollars being the face of womanhood for Nike, for Tampax, for Bud Light, for Kate Spade, and countless other companies. A biological male took home the award for Best Actress at the Golden Globes. Are we really still trying to make the case that feminism supports women when the feminists are completely silent and or cheering on biological men taking over the space of women? Somebody spell this out for me.
Maar ik ben moslim, Pika. Sorry, dat kan niet. Sorry.
Ik ben niet eens laten afmaken.
Next.
Assalamu alaikum.
A lot of you guys have been asking me.
Nobody's been asking you
This shit still boggles my mind. If a girl wants a guy who's older, it's a preference. If a guy wants a girl who's younger, it's creepy and immature. If a girl doesn't want to date a short guy, it's a preference. If a guy doesn't want to date a girl that's overweight, he's an asshole who's not focused on the things that matter. If a girl wants a guy who can take charge, it's a preference. If a guy wants a girl who will submit to his lead, he's, you guessed it, misogynistic. If a girl sets a boundary, it's empowering. If a guy sets a boundary, it's controlling. Women have preferences, men have something wrong with them. This isn't a double standard, it's just illogical. So why does anyone accept that?
And you want to know the best part about all that? I don't give a damn. You could call me fatphobic, misogynist, bigot, narcissist. I don't care. I'm not holding nobody hostage, but if you want to be in a relationship with me, there are standards. If I have standards for myself, I gotta have standards for the person I'm gonna be with.
All right, ladies, if you're a stay-at-home mom and your backup plan in case of divorce is your ex-husband is going to pay alimony and child support, listen up. When I filed for divorce for my ex-husband, he was making over $200,000 a year. I kicked him out in October of 2018. He paid me nothing.
So basically, you divorced your husband and tried to kick him out of the house that he paid for you and your kid. If you don't think you need a husband, stop begging for his money. She's making it seem like he doesn't want to pay child support because he doesn't want to take care of his kid. He probably doesn't want to pay the child support because he doesn't want to be extorted by his bitter ex-wife holding his kids hostage.
I think this needs a man. This needs a man, Eugene. Leonard! You are the man, Leonard! You are the man! You are the man! Yes, Leonard! Whoa! Leonard!
My boy Leonard is a legend. Women say they don't need men until there's a pickle jar that needs to be opened.
You want to know the problem? This is really the problem. Is we started Instagram ruined the whole thing for women.
Social media, period.
So check it. I got it. Ready? Instagram, we started liking your pictures on Instagram. So then immediately after you started getting those likes, you didn't want street harassment. Back in the day, the likes used to be street harassment. It used to be, you look good, boo, and you're like, that's annoying, but a little part of you was like...
still like street harassment. I don't.
Back in the day, now you don't need it, because you can go on your Instagram and you can feel desired. But back in the day, there was no Instagram, so you needed to walk by a construction site and be like, all right, this outfit does look good.
That's not true.
Yeah, I am feeling myself. I do look.
Before Instagram, women had to put on a nice outfit, go out and be an active member of society in order to get the attention they needed. Now all they got to do is take a picture and they wake up to 15 messages a day telling them they're perfect. The truth of the matter is, if I was told that I was perfect 15 times a day for doing absolutely nothing, I would start to believe it too. And if I start to believe that I'm perfect, why would I ever work on my character or self-improve?
Pass. 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 Big pass. Where's the receipts? Show them. No, you ain't gotta show them.
Do this right now. We got the video. Do this right now.
We ain't never smashed though.
But so you wouldn't?
Okay, I would.
If I came up to you and told you, hey, I got like 40
up to 50 bodies, you'd be like, oh no, she's ran through. Let him cook. Your just ass ran through.
No, he's not ran through, he's the one running through.
Cinderella lost one shoe and found love. Y'all girls out here getting half naked and still single.
Some women have deluded themselves into believing that taking off more clothes shows that they're confident, but really is the most obvious sign of insecurity and desperation.
I just hate when girls be hoes, and then when you like, yo, you know what I mean? You moving like a hoe, and then they get mad. You just told me you 3 niggas, you feel me, in last week and a half. You are what you are. If you a hoe, just be a good one, you feel what I'm saying?
We're the only creatures on this planet that are completely not living by the laws of nature. But instead,
I don't think this girl or anybody who agrees with this girl really grasps what nature is. They think this shit's like a Disney movie. Y'all need to watch more Nature is Metal on Instagram. Look it up. Like, you want to know why we stopped going by the laws of the jungle? Because we developed empathy and compassion. We take care of the little weaker person. That is not in the law of the jungle anywhere. You want to know how the law of the jungle works, the law of nature works? Picture every time you go to get some, you know, let's say you get a grande frappuccino in the morning from Starbucks. Me being a bigger, stronger entity than you, I would just take it from you and nobody would do anything. Every time you go down to eat, I would walk up, push you off the table and eat your food wherever you went because you're weak and I'm stronger than you and you can't stop me. Then if I got really hungry and you didn't have anything to eat, I would just eat you. And we're not even gonna get into how the laws of nature deals with consent.
The only people who say stuff like this are people that have no experience outdoors. Now, I'm not saying the modern life is perfect, but you can have the mosquitoes. I'll take the air conditioning and pizza in 20 minutes.
Oh my God, I'm officially divorced! Yes! I'm officially primary custodian of the kids.
So she's asking to take on the majority share of the work. So you're gonna get all the benefits, you're gonna take all the responsibilities, right? You're gonna support these kids that you're fighting over, right?
What about the child support?
A few moments later.
That's it?
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me? Now all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
What? What do you mean now? All of this financial burden is on me? Then you fucking asked for it. You wanted all of your kids to live with you? You had the arm out? Now you're over here crying because all of the financial burden is on you. Ah.
Shout out to the lead attorney. He was a divorce lawyer for over 20 years, and on his channel, he teaches men how to deal with those situations. If a man leaves his marriage, he's a deadbeat that abandoned his family. But if a woman leaves a marriage for whatever reason, she's just doing what's best for her. What she wants is a man to fund her life so she can sit around and talk about how she doesn't need a man.
Hard decision. You're very pretty. You have a boyfriend or?
Yeah.
Okay, have a good day. You don't? We should have dinner sometime. Or you should let me take you out to dinner. We get exchange information. Oh, really? Hey, might be a good sign. You could exchange numbers and then decide after that if you want. Or it's up to you. No pressure. But I think it, won't hurt, right?
I can give you my work number.
Yeah, for sure. Hard decision. You're very pretty. You have a boyfriend or?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy has made it his goal to go out and talk to a woman every single day. As I'm watching his videos, he's definitely getting better, but in this video, I give him a 5 out of 10, and he can easily move up to a 7 out of 10 if he would just slow it down a little bit. And there's one more tip that can bring him up to an 8 out of 10. At one point in the video, after he asks for her number, she goes silent.
You could exchange numbers and then decide after that if you want. Or it's up to you. No pressure. But I think it, won't hurt, right?
When he fills in that empty space with more questions, it makes him seem less confident. Instead, he should have maintained eye contact and stayed silent. This guy is a walking W. He's just working on his XP. And I'm not saying he'll ever be Leonardo DiCaprio, but anything you do every day, you're gonna get better at.
That's a W.
Good job, my brother.
Do you think whole phases are necessary?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm in that, so yeah.
Like in it right now.
Yeah, I'm in that,
and
so
it's
yeah.
helping her heal, honestly.
But the thing is, it's all like, we're all gonna die one day. I'm gonna go there.
Yes.
We're gonna die.
So realistically,
Whole phase, yeah.
do you think that sleeping with multiple guys is going to help fix your emotional wounds?
Okay.
So why even bother with it? Hold on. I want to hear her answer.
No.
So why bother with it then?
Because
it's her decision.
it's part of the plot.
You don't think it would be smarter to, just
find somebody who you really connect with on an emotional level, and then
did that. And also, it takes two to tango. He's there with me. We're in the same bed. I'm sleeping with him just as he's sleeping with me.
So when I say whole phase,
Yeah.
are you thinking multiple guys in like the same week, or are you thinking like a lot of sex with one guy or multiple?
Whatever you want. I feel like a hoe phase, I feel like, is just like you're kind of unhinged and you just like do whatever you want. And
But you're also safe. You're also like, hey, like.
Right. But like you're kind of like if you're
3 different guys in 1 week.
If you're comfortable with it, 3 different guys in like 2 days. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Notice how her friends are answering for her. You can tell they've convinced her into thinking that what she's doing is okay. Be careful if your girlfriend is getting advice from her single friends, because women tend to enable bad behavior instead of holding each other accountable. To be completely honest, misery loves company. When you walk in late to an event or to class or to work, it always feels better when other people walk in late with you, because misery loves company. When you're the only one drunk at a party, you feel weird because you want other people to indulge with you so you don't feel as bad about it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is be careful if your girlfriend is always hanging around her single friends, especially if those single friends have been known to make bad decisions.
You're a victim.
When a female is around me and stuff like that, like when I get out of the car, like not when I got out of the car, like when I'm around, like I don't need to be doing like gentleman stuff all the time, bro.
But it was for the prom, so when she was getting out the car, they were saying you should have grabbed her hand to help her get out of the car.
Mama, see, that's some gold teeth stuff right there.
Mom, did you do that when you
gold
do
teeth
like
stuff?
that?
Yeah, like
When
you know
you
how to
first
man.
met my daddy?
Come on, baby, go and get out the car. See, I'm a pimp, mama. I'm a pimp, not a simp.
You do now.
Oh, I'll be like, she's supposed to help me out the car.
You know what?
They're like,
You know
my whole life.
Single
again. Bruh, no, cause listen, my whole life I've been having a girl help me out the car. So she's supposed to still help me out the car.
What girl you been having all your life?
You. What you mean, what girl? You.
I guess that's fair. Young ladies want to be treated how their fathers treated them. So as long as he ain't trying to live off of a woman, I see nothing wrong with a young man wanting to be treated how his mother treated him. With all that being said, he still needs to learn there's nothing wrong with being chivalrous for the right girl.
What's the dumbest thing you spend your money on?
Women.
Expand on that for me.
If a girl like you, she gonna you for free.
So girls don't like you, basically, is what you're saying.
Ooh.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You gonna learn today.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Hey, all my niggas who be thinking we
He cold.
Even if you guys call me delusional or whatever, I think I'm maybe not a 10, let's not go that far, but like definitely an 8.
The comments are crazy. Stretched across 8 different time zones. 8 seconds before the chair breaks. 8 business days to get up from the chair. 8 missed calls from the doctor. 8 and kept eating. 8% of the world's population. 8 the whole fridge. 8 times heavyweight champion.
I'm not trying to be rude, but sometimes, and women have admitted this, I've heard women admit this, yeah. You're having an argument with a woman, yeah, about an issue that's bothering you. That's something that she's done, yeah? So you're checking her for it, and then she starts crying.
Yeah. I'll wait till you finish.
The crying
We'll continue.
is, okay, you're crying, but you're still in the wrong. Yeah. I now have to comfort you crying.
Possible.
And I'm still angry.
In the words of PK Humble, takes crocodilia.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, how are you gonna start crying? But you're in the like. That is insane. Because imagine it was the other way around. You okay? Extreme condition, but I cheated. You've caught me cheating, and then I start crying.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, it's a manipulation tactic so they don't have to deal with accountability. Watch how this woman tries to justify cheating on her boyfriend with his brother.
But I feel like I'm someone who has come from a relationship that was not so great.
So what's that got to do with sleeping?
No, I'm not justifying it. I'm not justifying it at all.
It sounds like you are.
No, I'm not just.
Yeah,
no,
it does.
I'm not justifying
He was
it.
gonna own it.
But I can also say my piece.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm not justifying it, but can also
Okay,
say my
I got a
piece. No one in here is perfect.
Yes.
I feel like probably 80 to 90% of people in this room have cheated.
Okay.
So it's not a place
I've
for
never
anyone
cheated.
to judge me.
No one's not judging you. Why are you giving all these
Okay.
disclaimers? Say why you did it.
Why? Because at that time I was in a place where
You was in a dark place.
I was in a very dark place. I feel
That's
like
what they all say.
No, honestly. No, honestly, I was in a very dark place. And I feel like I don't even want to get into it. No, I don't want to get into it.
This same thing will happen in arguments too. They'll call you insecure or controlling to attack your character because they know they can't justify their bad behavior. As a dude, you can't let them do this. Stay calm and stay focused on the facts. A woman could be full-blown crying, but the moment you get angry,
got him. We fucking got him.
Hey, what's the best way to pick up a girl?
Best way to pick up girls. Fuck, there's a lot of people. Let's try it out.
Yeah?
I'm gonna show you.
I'll give you the mic. You go pick up that girl there. Yeah.
Okay, that short one? Okay, sweet, yeah.
Game is game.
he hit her with the kidnap Riz. She might need a Riz restraining order.
That's Riz! That's Riz, nigga!
Did you? Nah, fuck it. It's an evil world we live in.
After this is done. Hey,
Wait, what's your name?
Kyle.
guess what? Guess who I'm with? King?
What? King? Who's King, bro?
That's not your name? That's not your nickname?
No.
No, guess another one. Are you with Jason?
Jason? You don't go by Jason?
No, that's not my name.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, she wild. Two? She took your balls!
Well, I'll put it to you like this. So long as divorce exists, marriage should never be a conversation, right? Because if you can willingly just decide one day you don't have to be in a marriage and you now want half of everything, well, that's just not a fair deal for any guy that I've ever met. A lot of guys are required to provide for women and give them the life that they wanted, from the I want my special day right down to the moment they're cleaning out your bank account, moving all your life savings so that they have an exit strategy because you know I don't work, even though, of course, they choose to be a stay-at-home wife, right? But then, of course, they empty out all the bank accounts and all that other crap, take the nice cars, all that stuff. I mean, like, you operate from such a position of ignorance of not knowing what that's like. That experience of losing everything you've ever owned, ever worked for, all that. And it's marital property, so they can deplete you of everything. And then what are you going to do? What really are you going to do? You can't touch her. You can't do anything. Oh, but that won't stop her from saying that you touched her, though. Oh, she'll lie and get a restraining order put on you and all kinds of crap. It is a raw deal, dude. The best thing a man can do is not get involved with a woman in that way. If she loves you, then she'll understand that so long as a divorce exists, she has no business asking you for a marriage because you can't protect yourself. You just can't. And at the end of the day, it's just not worth it, especially if there are kids involved. Like, forget about it. So for all the women out there that maybe want a marriage, I think they should probably reevaluate that, because men, especially who have been in marriages and who know what it's all about and how nasty it is and how the courts don't care. You could cheat on us right now. It's a no-fault state, right? So you can't be sued for it. There's no breach of contract. We can't sue the guy you cheated with. There's no recourse of recovery on our end to get any dignity back. Now, you can say that it's not everybody, but there's a good amount of men in the comment section that has the same story. Maybe take a hint, read the room, and realize marriage is a raw deal for dudes. And we're not going to sit here silent for the end of time, just getting rolled over by the courts, getting rolled over by the women, and saying, hey, young men, get married. No. Every man that is in this comment section that has said that this is their life, we are telling the young men, don't think you are special. Don't think that, oh, my girl's not like that. We all thought that. Don't you think we all believed in our women at some point? We all wanted to believe our relationship was different, and it's not. Because at the end of the day, they show you who you are. And then you meet them for the first time as they're on their way out. You meet the true them, the angry, vindictive, scornful person that is going to destroy your life and drag you down every step of the way. So, again, you can go somewhere else with that logic, because I'm telling you right now, marriage is an L until divorce is abolished and until people start taking it seriously, understanding they're not going anywhere for the duration of their lifetime. Like, that's just Come on, what are we doing?
No-fault divorce made marriages pretty much the same as relationships. It's just the guy has all of the burden of performance. A woman can throw away all of her responsibilities, refuse to cook, refuse to clean, refuse to maintain her health and weight, refuse to sleep with you, and nobody bats an eye. But if the guy doesn't do his duties like paying the bills, even if he so much as doesn't make her happy for a long enough period of time, he can be divorced. If America wants to prioritize the well-being of the American family, no-fault divorce has to go.